What up, weirdos? Welcome back. It's your boy, Raindrop, Raindog, Range Rizzle, my co-host, co-captain, Cole Conspirators, Uncle, Juju, and John.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, a.k.a. Back from Hell, your Spotify, YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you needed to know. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Welcome back, dudes. Welcome back. If you're new here, make sure you drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you follow us at BrainDeadXTV over on Twitch. We do a podcast every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. John in the chat and Juju on the co-host. So if you like what you hear here, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Join us.
Flawless.
Yeah, you guys don't even understand. That's for another time. Make sure you follow us on TikTok so you can see why that was so important. But yeah, dudes, if you don't know, we like to do a little thing here called Comic Book of the Week. It's where we take a comic book and put it on the chopping block of 1 to 10 for the art and the story. And basically let you know if you should put it to your pull list or not. You know what I mean? Like, we give our opinion. This is the first time we've had John and Juju and me all read the same book. So I'm very excited. With further ado, though, we have Sam and Twitch, The Case Files, #1. This came out March 20th, 2024. Cover price $2.99. It is by Todd McFarlane and Szymon Kudranski. I can't say their name, but credible name to mention is John Goff. He's done a few things with Todd, so just throwing that out there. But yeah, man, I love Sam and Twitch. I love Image. I'm a Todd McFarlane stan, so shoot me in the foot now if you'd like. I probably just did to myself. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it is a great intro to these characters. If you've never read them or you've never heard of them, this was a very good starting point. What do you guys think? Because I know you guys haven't dove deep into Spawn.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was probably my favorite comic book I've read this week. Straight up, and we read some fire ones. Check that out on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that this was a very slow burn, and it was a lot of people talking to each other.
Okay, real quick though. Real quick, I think slow burn's the wrong word because it didn't feel like a slow burn. It felt like a Band-Aid getting ripped off in a way that I enjoyed it. Because I read it and it felt like it was over too quick. I think it just means dialogue filled.
Yeah, and I liked the fact that it was a very realistic take. This almost felt like the old Ralph Blasky rotoscope, they took a picture of somebody and animated on top of it almost, and I love that level of realism. So
okay, yeah, no,
I think was utterly flawless in this.
No, yeah, I think Todd and them are putting a lot into this miniseries because it's only 4 books. And I think John said earlier he was kind of bummed that it's only 4 books.
Oh, dude, the way that they left so much open in this is
oh, dude, yeah. And I
so
think
much opportunity. But like you said, if you walk into this not knowing who Sam and Twitch are or having just a glimpse of them, this pretty much describes it to a T.
Yeah, you get a look at how Sam is the hothead and kind of careless but gets shit done, and Twitch kind of cleans up all the mess, and he's he's the literate one, and he's actually he's book savvy, the smart brains guy, where Sam is kind of enforcer and gets in the street and gets dirty. You know what I mean? But I think that's why they make him such a good team, because it's genuinely to the T, good cop, bad cop. You know You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when does that not work? Look at Law and Order SVU. We had fucking Elliot and goddamn Olivia for how long? And that till this day is every white woman in America's favorite TV combo is
Yeah.
not show, but I'm talking about just combo of good cop, bad cop put together.
Yeah.
There it is. Like, and I think that's what Todd has done, and I think this book really shows that. And like John said, they leave a lot open in the book. So there's this, without spoiling anything, there's this one scene in the very beginning where this dude's running and he gets into a house, and like the guy's like, "What are you like? Where are you running from?" And he's like, "It's done, it's done." He's like, "Then why are you running?" Like as if like he's safe. And then the dude gets yammed with a fucking meat cleaver in his head, and then this dude's picking up a bullet, and it goes on to the next thing, and you're just like, and let's just be clear, they don't bring that up at all again. Like,
Yeah.
they said, yeah, motherfucker, you like what's going on? Buy the next issue. Which I'm cool with, because I kind of forgot about it, and then at the end of the book, I was like, wait a minute, dude. Homie got yakkemed in the dome piece. Like,
Yeah, that's where I was at. I was like, when it left off at the end, I was like, all right, but what about homie in the beginning? Like
what the fuck happened to him? Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I read it so John read it before me, and I had to like hush him because he wanted to talk about it. And when I read it though, I was like, oh dude, this is such a John and Juju book. Like, I'm so glad we all picked this as like our first one, because it was just like, Todd and them didn't cut any corners on like the gruesomeness. You know what I mean? Like, there's that scene where like the cop calls him, like Twitch's buddy calls him.
Yeah.
And he's like at the crime scene, and it's just like the fucking body pieces in the mirror, like broken glass, whatever that was. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Like,
the puzzle
and they had,
pieces.
like,
the puzzle pieces. Yes, that's what it was. It's
Yeah.
puzzle. Sorry, I was really cooked. I went on a blunt cruise, and good lord, Jerry got me fried. Shout out Velocity.
I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if you should do
But like,
Yeah.
Geraldo. Something. Give my man a code name.
Nah, he's say come on the pod one day.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. One thing I'd like to point out though that I really, really enjoyed were the two panels where it's from Twitch's point of view, and Sam is like lost his keys.
Oh,
on his desk, and
yeah.
it's exactly like
After they get
you
suspended.
yes, you get the nature of their relationship where it's like semi-toxic and like maybe codependent somewhat.
Semi-toxic, bro. He tells him go fuck yourself because he said he can't handle getting suspended because of him anymore. And I was like, dude, after he told him where his keys were, it was like, yeah, you're right, Juju. It's very fucking toxic.
Man's just hanging out in the office, and he's like, "Well, did you get him right? Is everything okay?" He was like, "No, everything is not okay."
I'm suspended with your big ass. Like, dude, that and like, Sam has never been like a handsome character, but they made him so fucking unappealing in this book. Like, like, god damn, bro. Like, and
you know who would make a good Sam? What's his name? From Roseanne.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yes.
John Goodman would make a good, cause he was that guy in The Dude in the Lebowski, his like best friend. Yeah. I can't remember his name.
John Goodman would kill Sam, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know who'd make a good fucking Twitch? The guy who is he's in Sons of Anarchy and a bunch of other shit. He plays the transgender prostitute.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't think of his fucking name.
I can look him up. He's in a bunch of other shit. Sons of Anarchy. Trans actor. He's not an actor, dude. He's not an actual Venus Van Dam. That's the name of the show. Fuck. Walton Goggins. You know what I'm talking about? The guy from what's that show on HBO? What's that show on HBO? The Christian family? God damn it! I watched 2 seasons of it.
Jules, what is it?
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, he's like
and Hateful Eight.
yes, he is in Hateful Eight. I think that is the dream Sam and Twitch casting right there. John Goodman and Walter Goggins, or however you say his name.
Yo, that would.
That would cook,
Man.
son. That would cook. But this book was good, man. I'm definitely looking forward to issue 2. The art did kind of surprise me because like I was kind of expecting something more like this. I mean, even though this is just the cover art, but this is like what feels like a Spawn book to me. And I also want to point out that I think for $2.99, I think the quality of Image books are nice.
Oh,
like
dude.
like they feel nice.
Reading that and just like holding it and like flipping through the pages, I was like, dude, this feels like almost like a poster, I guess, if you want to like give it that type of quality. Like the pages are like
It's like it's
no ditty.
Durable.
The pages are thick. They're fucking. We got the fire pages. You're not going to crease these by accident.
Yeah.
no, like you gotta really be like fucking with the book to fuck it up, I would think. But yeah, no, I mean, I think overall, I think we all would say add it to your pool list if you're into Spawn or into like crime investigator type things. I think, or a Todd McFarlane fan, this is up your alley.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where they go from this because of the way they left it off.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I'm guessing the guy that called Twitch that murder or whatever, the puzzle pieces, are the guy that we saw in the beginning with the hatchet. Like whoever that was, I have a feeling is the same killer at the end of the book.
I don't know about that.
I think so. I think that's why, because like why else would you have 2 separate murders in that book? You know what I mean? Like you got the one in the beginning, and it's like really like kind of like in the shadows, and also I think it is the same place because that bullet on the ground, somebody's picking it up with gloves on. So I think that's them at the crime scene. Like, I could be wrong.
Okay.
I think you're right. I think, I honestly think that they went. It's sort of like circular, where it's like the guy gets the hatchet, and then they found the place. They found the thing that he was running from. And that's what they found. So I think it's another cop just like reporting it, trying to get a second opinion. Because like the way the voicemail sounded, like when you read it, he was very like unsure of like how he's supposed to address this. You know,
For sure.
maybe I'm just reading too deep into it.
No.
As you should be, coming up on a scene like that shit was horrific. I feel like that's more than a hatchet type deal. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm also interested to see how Spawn ties into all of this.
I mean, if he does,
Yeah.
if he even
does. It's a big if.
You know, I mean, like this could be completely like outside of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with it. If Spawn isn't involved at all, that's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, because I mean, the description online is like, bring you a tale of murder, intrigue, and deception in this noir crime drama. So I have a feeling it's just about them solving some crazy case that, you know, maybe it's somebody we've seen in the Spawn universe or will, you know what I mean? Like, it's up in the air. It's up in the air, but I give it a 9.5. I give it a 9.5.
For a first issue, I give it a solid 10.
All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely up there. First issue, and you're coming like that. Yeah, this is This is 9.5, 10. Like, I've seen way worse for first issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm heavily hyped for number 2. I can't wait to collect the rest. The only thing I think is I wish it was gonna be longer, but I'm gonna enjoy what they give us, and I think you guys should add it to your pull list. Like I said, if you're a Crime fan or a Spawn fan, maybe not a Spawn fan, but a Sam and Twitch fan, because I don't know if there's gonna be much Spawn in these 4 issues. But yeah, I mean, this should be a banger, dude. Like, this should be a good time. It has, from what us 3 say, it's been enjoyable, and I'm really the only one here who has read a whole lot of Spawn. So it's not like you have you have 2 people who like, you have 3 people who like Spawn, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it just goes to show you don't need to read a whole lot of Spawn to enjoy this book.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a movie Spawn guy. Like, I'm big into
For better
all
or
the
worse.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like collecting. I love Sam and Twitch, but this is my first time like really just sitting down and being like, all right, let's find out about these characters. And that was a banger. The only complaint I have, really, and it's kind of petty, is like the the conversation bubble, like the text and
Oh, I
font.
didn't. I didn't like that. I did not like
Yeah,
that. I did not like that the speech bubbles or whatever didn't have a
Yeah,
bubble
we're
around them.
lying.
It
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
it was just a line with different color ink, and I was
yeah,
just like, bro, anybody who has bad eyes is gonna definitely hate this. Like,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
I'm
I
sitting here
ha-
like, all right, my ADHD is like I'm jumping around. I'm like, whose bubble is whose? What line is what? I'm like, all right, hold on. Something other than that,
Um,
dude, that's my only thing that like would not make it a 10 out of 10.
yeah, I
I knew
definitely
I
think like
knew I gave it a 9.5 for a reason. I knew I did. I couldn't
yeah,
remember
I think
why.
you guys talked me down because
Mm,
like
eh.
that panel of where they're in the supervisor's office and it's like text, 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 and then like I get that like having the speech bubble would obscure a lot of like the beautiful art, but like there you needed something else there to kind of
Guide you.
you know
Capture the
yeah like
words.
if you could have made the speech bubble just slightly translucent, it would have been fine. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I
I feel
agree.
like it's a petty thing to pick at, but
No, cause
like
when I first opened the book and
No,
noticed
that
that,
was yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
glaringly
I
obvious.
immediately was like, yeah, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, why is the
I
fucking
I instantly knew that that was something that Rainey was going to criticize, and I'm surprised that John was the one who pointed it out.
Well, I'm stoned and kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like, but no, I definitely, it was one of the first things when I like opened it. I was like, I do not like this. Like, I was like, Todd, what are we doing here, my man? Like, I get you're trying to be unique or
yeah, you're
whatever.
trying to do something. Yeah, you're trying to do something different.
I guess maybe it's to try to make it feel more real.
yeah, I think that's what it
Yeah,
was. It was almost like the closed captions that they would do on TV instead of a comic book.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like, it felt like more like a crime drama. Like, so, but I guess the one benefit is there's not a whole lot of like long dialogue other than that office scene. It's mostly like
yeah.
quick sentences and stuff like that. So it's not. So once you find it, it's like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? Like,
The art focus is immaculate. I would not trade that art that they put into this book for nothing. It's great.
Yeah.
That's my 10 out
Um,
of 10 is the detail and the art focus is just crazy.
nah, art was pretty gangster. I enjoyed it. I am not gonna lie. I was a little thrown at first, but then I got into it. It took me a page or two, but then I got into it. I won't hold you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the detail they put into like Sam, and then that like I don't know throughout, and then you get to the puzzle piece thing, and I was like, "What is this?" Like I was trying to sit there and look at it, and I was like, all the puzzle pieces and everything that I was like, "What am I looking at?"
And one thing I would like to point out that I thoroughly enjoyed was the fact that this one felt the most rooted in reality, like everyday bureaucratic bullshit.
Well, that's what I'm.
So that
Yeah.
when it gets unhinged, it all gets unhinged. So like I like the fact that they started off like, very almost mundane, right? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Um
For sure.
and the fact that like they kind of kept it almost like a very muted colors, like until just wham, bam, 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 and then that
Yeah,
fucking reveal was phenomenal, flawlessly done.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think he's gonna put a lot into these 4 books, and we'll see. We'll see by the end. You know what I mean? So, if you guys enjoy that, make sure you follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit for more comic book of the week every week. You know what I'm saying? We do this every week. Try to keep it all new books unless there's something in the vault popping up. We'll dig into that. But we like to try to keep it relatively new. So like this. So now if any of this sounds interesting to you, you can go get issue number 2 and be like, you probably still find issue number 1, and you can fucking come along for the ride. You know what I mean? Get into a new series. Or if you don't like crime dramas, now you know to avoid it. You know, and if you wanted more Spawn, it's probably not for you.
Yeah.
and comic book of the
Okay.
week usually doesn't go this long, but when it does, that means something.
Yeah, I mean it's either really bad or really good.
Yeah, we can either run this thing into the ground and dog it, or we can just talk it up the way that we did, and the way that we did, that should tell you something.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But
Okay. I cut off Juju, by the way. My bad, Juju. What were you saying?
No, that train left.
but a train that has not left and that we're all about to board, so get your ticket out. If you watched our last podcast, we talked about X-Men 97, which is a continuation of the old X-Men 96, I guess is what we're calling that now. So, with that being said, there's been talks at Marvel that they're talking about throwing around the Spider-Man 94 animated series as another continuation, and they're also talking about doing like a crossover. So I'm curious, is there any other Marvel crossovers they need to do that should happen, like old TV show wise, or is there an old Marvel show you think they should bring back that they haven't brought up?
I would
Oh,
actually like
damn.
to see the Fantastic Four, the original animated series, come back with the X-Men.
I would
Think they
like.
could do it?
I don't. Bro, I think all those people might be dead, dude. That was like an old show. That was like way early, dude. Cause like that was way before X-Men. Like, I mean, I'm down for a new Fantastic Four show, but I think you're gonna have to get some new people, cause
Yeah, no, and I'm totally a-okay with that. There's a lot of voice talent out there that needs work, and I am totally down for, you know, I would just like to see like when I was a kid on TV, Marvel wise, you had X-Men, you had Spider-Man, you had the Spider-Man where he went into the future. I
yeah.
forget what that one was called, but you also had the Fantastic Four, and those are the three that I can think of.
Oh,
That were the big.
you also had oh, what the fuck was it, dude? I just watched an old ass clip of it. Holy fuck. I
Dude,
can't
there
remember.
wasn't much for us. Because we were
No,
growing
the
up.
Hawk one. There was that old Hawk cartoon show too. It was around the same. Yeah, I watched it on Disney Plus. It was around the time.
Shit.
It was around the time of Fantastic Four. It was around that time period.
I honestly would just like to see Beast get some shine.
Well, you should be watching the new X-Men series then, my friend.
Yes, you should.
Because he's
Yes,
getting
you should.
plenty of shine in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's getting.
Oh yeah.
He's great in that shit, dude. Like,
Alright.
honestly, X-Men's probably the best thing out right now, like animation-wise. Like, that shit's fire as fuck.
See, and I was sitting here like, I'm not watching it because I don't know. I had it in my head that I was like, all right, I've seen so much X-Men in my lifetime that I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm
but
good.
but this
Like
is this is from a blueprint of gold though. Is the difference? Like,
Yeah.
they literally got most of the original voice actors. They took the animation and just upped it, so they didn't like. It's still like kind of the same, but like modern a little bit. Like there's
Yeah.
certain scenes that go just fucking stupid. Holy shit! Like the Madeline Pryor scenes when she was using her fucking telepathic abilities against Magneto. That shit looked
Yeah.
fucking crazy. But yeah, no, I was I was gonna say I found out recently there was a animated Blade series like in the like early 2000s, and I kind of think it'd be cool to bring back like a modern animated like adult Blade series.
That would be good. That
yeah.
would be very good.
Blade was the savior, the pinnacle of all that shit back then. Like,
There's always
dude,
some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah.
Literally the Deacon Frost, bro. Like, get the fuck out. I made this argument to Juju. That movie was so good because Wesley Snipes didn't do anything but say like 1-2 liners the whole movie. That's why it's good. Like he's not like talk like there's like one scene where he talks to Whistler when he's dying. He's hands him the gun and like he says a couple words that aren't a one-liner. And then like everything else from there on is another one-liner or two-liner, and it's just like I love it. I love every bit of it. Cause I watched that movie on Monday, I think, or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday.
Thursday.
Nah, it was.
Friday.
I definitely think it was Wednesday.
No, it was early in the week because you texted me about it.
Yeah.
Dude, one of Wesley Snipes' movies that I just fucking love, and it's weird to say, is To Wong Fu.
Hold on. You're doing that rabbit hole thing. Stay on the Blade thing.
Sorry.
Just stay on the Blade thing.
But like, absolutely though, like every fucking line in that movie, and I think the second movie fell short because they had him doing dialogue and explaining things as opposed to just being like, we gotta shoot this motherfucker right here, like throwing in like
so
he gets one or two lines, but they're not really that memorable. The first one was just like quip after quip after quip after quip.
No, dude, it was banger, dude. It was a banger, and that's why I think an animated series would be good because
Yes,
you could get. You know what I mean? You get some crazy people to voice act that, and with the vampires, you could bless you. With the vampires, you could just animate some crazy ass scenes. Like,
Imagine like Blade with some invincible animation behind it.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, they
imagine
had.
Imagine a Kirkman Blade.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
It would be nice though.
Yeah, but I think Marvel can handle it. Their what if animators are pretty fucking fire. So I think they could do it. They just need to fucking do it. I don't know why they haven't. They did it forever ago, and maybe it just didn't land well because people didn't know about it, but now they have Disney Plus, so everybody would fucking know about it. Or Hulu, like they did with Hitmonkey.
Yeah.
They could just throw like a rated R.
Probably.
They could throw a rated R in it. Because look at that animation, you know what I mean? Like, they could just use those people for Blade, and because there's a lot of sword fighting and gun shooting in Hitmonkey, so that's all you need to do for Blade, but add vampire biting and shit, and they did that ghost bitch in there, so I definitely think they can handle it. I just think it needs to happen, you know? Like, I think more people need to demand they make us a Blade animation.
And honestly, I think the animation department is really kind of, they're outdoing Disney animation, man. They really are. Like, in a lot of aspects, like, you look at some of these recent, like, Wish or whatever, and it looks like garbage. But then you look at fucking, like, an episode of, what you said, What If, and it's like, oh my god, like, you could have put that a little bit longer, and this could have been a feature film.
Oh, yeah, dude. And they're about to do Marvel Zombies as a show. So
Yeah.
it's just like complete. It's because the What If episode did so well or whatever. Like, they want to do a whole show on the Marvel Zombies series, which, I think I'm getting that omnibus soon because I don't know. Why not? You know? Like,
Yeah. Dude, I remember when that came out. That came out when I was in high school, and they had shown the first, like, Captain America as a zombie.
yeah,
I believe
yeah.
it was, like, one of the first covers. So I remember seeing that and being like, "All right, cool. I'm
Like,
getting into comic books."
yeah, dude. And I think the only thing is Marvel does that thing where they beat a fucking dead horse. You know what I mean? Because I think they did like 3 of them or some shit like that. And then, like, excuse me, Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood. And it's just like, dude, you realize, like, if you do it once or twice, like, it will forever be known as, like, this great thing. But if you make a third one and it fucking sucks, people are just going to remember you kicked it till a third Omni and made it, or a third series, and it sucked. Or I don't know how many there are, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's the same thing with John Wick is happening, you know? Like, we talked about that earlier on the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
any movie, show, especially shows. Look at Game of Thrones. So many people don't remember Thrones for a good show because they don't like the last season. So it's like, doesn't matter how good the beginning was, if you beat something with a fucking bat to a pulp, like, people aren't going to remember the goodness of it. So that, and then one of the guys who does the art for Marvel Zombies, he's apparently, like, I watched a video of him talking at Con. Dude's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Somebody asked him, should they make Marvel Zombies, like, are you happy they're making a show? And he was like, everybody wants it to be a movie. Marvel Zombies should be a movie. And I was like, I don't know about that one, bro. I think that concept hits better when you can just, like, animate it and, like, not use real people. Like, it's not Night of the Living Dead fucking Avengers real quick.
Let's be honest. They can call it a live action movie all they want, with all the level of detail on that fucking art that they have in those books, and I've seen a few of them. It's an animated movie. It's CGI'd to death. Like,
yeah.
Just, like, cut the bullshit, throw in some cool pencil art, and call it what it is. It's an animated movie.
Well, it's gonna be a show.
An animated show. Yeah.
What do you think about it, John?
I think this is a you and Juju thing because I have no input for this. I'm just sitting here soaking it up because this is things that I want to know about. I want to learn about as a third party.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just asking, like, are you excited for a Marvel Zombies show?
No, but I'm looking for you guys to convince me that I should be. You know, like
I definitely. I think if you like,
you guys would be the people that would, guide somebody in that direction. So if you say yay or nay, then
I don't know. I think if you liked Hitmonkey, I think you should be excited for this.
Yeah.
I think this will probably I think this will probably be kind of like a longer. I could be wrong, but it'll probably be like a more in-depth story compared to what Hitmonkey was, like where that was more of like an action ride. If that makes sense. Like there's some like deep story to it, but I think this is gonna be like I don't know, playing for fucking the whole fucking bank. You know what I'm saying? Like do
Do
or
you think they're
die.
gonna do you think they're gonna go like story by story as far as like Marvel Zombies? Like, do you think they're gonna do like a Captain America like?
I don't know what they're gonna do. I I think if I'm correct, they're gonna just go off what the first Omni, whatever that collects. I don't know exact because Marvel Zombies isn't exactly just Marvel Zombies because I think Marvel Zombies itself is only 1 through 5, but there's like a bunch of tie-ins and shit. So that's
Yeah.
how they make the Omni. Um,
I've seen a lot of like Marvel Zombies figures going on sale lately. Like a whole lot. People are like pushing those.
I wish
So
I fucking
usually,
saw those because I definitely haven't.
all right. Well, I've got a few people that. All right, but anyway, I've seen them like pushing the zombie shit lately, and like usually when they start pushing something, that means something's coming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, that's how it tends to go. I don't know, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see everybody as a zombie and get chopped up and ate and all that shit. So,
well,
I
you're a Walking Dead guy as well.
I am, but I just know I just I see who's working on it and I've seen what they've done with the one little bit of Marvel Zombies they had and that was fucking badass. So, I I have no doubts. I have no doubts. I think this is something that I think this is something that will be getting covered week to week, whatever, when it comes out. Cause
And do we get Deadpool as like a Daryl and walking in the Marvel Zombies?
yeah, fucking I think Deadpool is the only Marvel movie that comes out this year.
I believe you are correct on that.
Yeah.
I thought the other Venom was supposed to come out this year.
Uh, that's Sony, but I don't think that comes out this year. I think that's 2025. I could be wrong.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah.
Look up when Venom 3 comes out. I mean, that's Sony though, so it's not
Yeah.
technically Marvel.
I'm still counting it.
I mean, I'm not because they're not the people making it.
I'm counting it. I'm counting it.
There's completely two different qualities of movies to be made
October.
and budgets.
It's October 25th, 2024.
All right, so Venom comes out in October. So we
Yeah.
get one Marvel movie and then we get one Sony movie.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm excited for that. I'm really fucking excited to see what Seth Rogen does with this animated series he's putting together, apparently. It's a rated R Venom animated series.
Yes. That
What?
I'm very interested in.
Yeah,
seeing.
he's producing and like writing it apparently. For Marvel.
When the fuck did he get all these certifications? Who allowed him to do this shit?
Hollywood.
That's crazy.
That's how you
Venom?
Yeah, what do you
He absorbed Franco's powers.
Bro, what is going on
I
here?
mean, you got to think about it. He is the king of turning comic books into TV shows or movies. He made Preacher, a comic book that like nobody who didn't read comics knew about, and made it into a show that like everybody fucking obsessed over. Like
Oh, dude.
I got a homie Josh who's fucking in love with Preacher, and like the only reason he knows it's a comic book is because he fucking got so in love with it he looked it up and like Seth Rogen made that, and then he did Invincible. He did
Yes.
TMNT, Mutant Mayhem.
Yes.
He's he's about to make 8 billion genies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's credited with a bunch of other shit. So, I mean, the dude,
This motherfucker, man.
I'm hype. I wouldn't want any. I honestly can't think of a better fit for somebody to write or produce a fucking rated R animated Venom series other than Seth Rogen. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like,
I don't know how, dude. He's the king of it. He's been doing it.
man, come on.
What do you mean? Come on, like he literally has the fucking resume to do this. Like he, dude's been in how many
I don't know.
movies? How many He literally has turned 4 or 5 comic books into successful fucking recreations.
I
I
know.
mean,
It's just crazy to think about. Like when I think of Seth Rogen, I think of Pineapple Express and The Neighbors. And
I
then
mean,
it's like you got Pineapple Express and The Neighbors guy just pushing major names. Like what?
nah, dude.
Doing a good job, by the
That's
way.
No,
that's
I'm
what
not.
that's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
hating.
That's what I'm saying. It
I'm not
shouldn't be a
hating on him.
shock though, cause like you love Invincible, and that really only got made a show because of him.
I'm
Like,
not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. I'm not mad at it. I'm just like it's the shock value of being like Seth fucking Rogen, man. Like really? Who would have thought like way back in the day when like he popped up on the scene, that guy was going to be the guy. You know what I mean?
Freaks and geeks, man.
yeah, dead ass. Freaks
That
and
show
geeks,
only
baby.
lasted one season, and how many fucking like stars
So,
did that produce?
yeah, no, you ain't
Yeah.
lying though.
Yeah.
You ain't lying about a single fucking thing.
It's just it's so crazy to think about, man. I don't know how fast it happened, I guess.
No, it wasn't fast though, bro. He's been working
No,
at
I
this
think he.
for a long
Yeah,
time. Like he's been in Hollywood for a hot minute. Like ever since I remember watching movies, guy has been acting. Like even all the way back to fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin, probably before that.
yep.
Like dude has a catalog of fucking.
I'm not
Oh, just
denying that. I'm
hit
not
after
denying
hit
that at
after
all.
hit.
No, I know. I'm just
Like,
saying though. Like I gotta say, like it's been a long time coming for real. Like, cause he's not really been an asshole either. Like, you know, he's just the funny stoner guy of Hollywood. So
Yeah.
like, hey, dude, if anybody deserves it, that's that guy.
I will honestly say one of my favorite like bits of YouTube. If you ever look up movie fights with Seth Rogen because that shit was fucking funny
Um,
and off the cuff.
he he actually the year Pineapple Express came out, his fight scene with Danny McBride
Yes.
and them was put up on the list for best fight scene that year. It almost won, if I'm correct,
Yes.
because that Pineapple
Yes.
Express fight scene was so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That is a good ass movie, dude. I don't know what I did with my copy of it. I used to own it somewhere.
Yeah, I have it somewhere too.
I still
Haven't
have one
watched it in
upstairs.
forever.
I had a 3-pack. It was that Super Bad and Step Brothers. It was one of those Walmart bundles back when you could buy like
Yes.
the 3-pack joints. Yeah, man. I fucking used to.
Every stoner has a copy of Pineapple Express somewhere. It's our Cheech and
Yeah.
Chong.
I
It's our Cheech and Chong.
saw an article that said Superbad has scientifically been proven that it is the funniest movie of all time. It's probably an Onion article, but I was like, dude, you can watch that movie like 20 years from now, and that shit will still be fucking funny. Like,
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I thought
and
hurricane
think of,
season was over.
dude, yeah, even Seth Rogen's in that movie. Pussy on the pavement. Hold his hand like a little sister, little sister. Sing a song.
we're not.
These eyes, These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like they seen with you. When he's singing to all the cokeheads, dude. That's my favorite scene. That's my
Well,
favorite.
here you go, ladies and gents. You got Rainy singing tonight, acapella.
You know what I'm saying? Throw us some Reba. We'll get it cracking in here.
Oh, dude.
Let's get it. We're doing karaoke night for the spotty.
We can only do 15 seconds a song, though, for copyright reasons, though. So we gotta pick a good 15 seconds to karaoke. So, like, the hook of every song. We're just karaokeing the hook.
Here's your chance, so fancy, don't let me down.
Oh my god, yo.
Everybody just doing Kanye samples to Reba song. He's a single
mom who works 2 jobs, loves to kick his and never stops. Dude, I just got a DVD player and I just remembered I have 2 seasons of Reba. Oh my god, I know what I'm doing tonight. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm actually gonna do?
Emma.
Yeah, you know what I'm actually gonna do though? I'm gonna track down every box set season of Reba. Like, shout out my mom, yo. I'm doing this for you, Mom. I'm getting every fucking season of Reba on fucking DVD. I'll even get VHSs. I have a VHS player too. It's the combo. I got the real high school special. Back when, oh, we got a substitute. Is it gonna be a VHS or a DVD today? Until
you got that. Please rewind before returning.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought
that
about
Blockbuster special.
Dude, I forgot. Oh, actually, I got Emma a Jennifer's Body, and she opened it up, and it was a Blockbuster version. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of Emma's favorites.
A Blockbuster version?
Yeah, like it was like the real cover, but when you open it, it says Blockbuster like engraved into it.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. That actually might be better than having the actual...
That's what I think. I personally think so.
What?
I don't care if it's like
factually
worth more.
Seal that motherfucker back up.
Nah, that's Emma's now,
Get her
dude.
another one.
Nah, that's she
a
is
Blockbuster DVD is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, dude. I don't know though, man. I actually wanted to hit Juju up one of these days when you got free time and go hunt some physical media, because I know a couple spots. Sure. I know a couple of good spots. Second and Charles for one. That's always great. But there's a place that sells a bunch of horror movies in VHSs. It's called Half Moon. But they have like a fuck ton of pinball machines in the back. So like if you
I think I know where that is.
Yeah, it's over near Scott's Addition. They fucking have, it's like a record store with pinball machines. It's they literally just extended it too. So there's like 20 plus pinball machines in there. It's $10, play all you want.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
Yeah.
And they're just playing metal music 9. The whole fucking time. Yeah, Plan 9, but like Plan 9 sometimes be overpriced and shit. I don't know about DVDs, but like we can go there too. But I do know that one place though is like old horror, like mainly. Like it's all like like shit you would really be into. Like, you know, like the fucking real cheesy like UFO movies and like, you know what I'm saying? Like shitty, like me, I want the shitty slasher films. But I know you'd be into like the giant kaijus. By the way, can we guys talk about something? Teletubbies was one of the first American kaijus.
Yes. I believe you've seen it.
All right. One of the first English and only probably, well, I guess is there another kaiju in England that I don't know about?
I mean, do giants count? Because that's the only thing I can think of.
I'm Googling kaijus because I have no fucking idea what you guys
are monsters, like Godzilla and shit.
Like the giant, like the Japanese giant monster movies.
Like what? Like in Invincible, they like. Oh wait, you haven't seen it yet. I'm done.
You ever
I'm
see
done.
Pacific Rim?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Like,
Or like
King Kong's technically a kaiju.
Yes, King Kong. Yeah, and King Kong beat the shit out of Godzilla a couple times.
Yeah, I heard Godzilla is in a total of like 5% or 7% of this recent Godzilla King Kong movie. He's
Yeah, I was
a
about to say, don't they have a new like Godzilla and Kong are teaming up?
Yeah, apparently it was not good.
Yeah.
Somebody said straight up on Twitter, I should have went and saw the new Kevin Spacey movie. And I was like, damn. Cause wasn't he on the list, bro? Like, wasn't he one of the ones that got exiled, bro? Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, he got it
that,
hard.
that had to be a bad movie if you're typing that on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
I saw one today that Oppenheimer debuted over in Japan today or this week.
Yeah.
And somebody replied and was like, haven't they already seen the original?
Oh my god. What
And
my god.
I was
That's
like, you know, all right, this is enough internet for me today. Like I'm good. You guys are fucking wild for that.
That is called Twitter, my friends. Twitter is an unhinged place. But
Man.
back to kaijus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm learning something.
Yeah. I had one of my favorite books of this year's pickups is my my Godzilla issue with Fantastic Four. I've been actually trying to track down a Godzilla #1, but Godzilla -1 made those all expensive. But I want to read more Godzilla comics because I really want to see like how they do it in the comic book. Is it all like kaiju fights, and what kaijus are they bringing in, or is it like a mix of both worlds? Like we have like cuz like that could be interesting. You know what I mean? Like you're just seeing like these giant monsters in the background running towards these people, and they're just like frantically running like, oh my god, it's Godzilla!
That's what I was like.
Wait, hold on, John's saying something real quick.
No, Juju, go.
Go ahead, Juju.
Oh, they addressed that in Monarch.
Yeah, so did you finish that?
I have yet to finish that because, like, for some reason I don't have Apple like on my.
Oh yeah,
computer,
it's
so-
Apple. It's Apple TV.
Yeah.
My buddy Jerry said he watched it, and then there was one episode that he thought was stupid, so he hasn't continued to watch it, but he wants to because he heard everybody's told him like, dude, just get through it. Like, just get through it. Monarch, John, I don't know if you know, it's like a show about Godzilla, but it's more about the people. It's on Apple TV.
All right, that's what kind of where I was like going with the wondering about the comic, because I was like, how do you have a comic about Godzilla? Like I've seen all of the movies. I love the movies.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, comic book Godzilla has got to be something based more off of the people than it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I definitely think it's like, I haven't read any of them. I should crack open that one I have upstairs. It's just old and I'm scared to read it. But yeah, I would imagine it's just like everything that goes on when Godzilla, like maybe like right before he shows up and then during, you know, and then the aftermath, like maybe, I don't know, like how they all, like how they deal with, I don't know. Or it's a way for them to try out new monsters / kaijus. Like they just throw a kaiju they never used maybe before. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm just making shit up as I go, but I could see that.
What was the big one when we were kids, Juju? It was like Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla or something like that, and it was
what was his name? Mammoth, the moth one.
No.
Mothra.
Well, they had like a Godzilla that was in like a metal suit, pretty much.
No, I remember.
Yeah, no, they did the Mecha Godzilla in the early 2000s in the Japan, but over here we had the fucking not Luke Benson, fucking the guy who did Independence Day. Roland Emmerich did his Godzilla, where it's more like in a giant iguana.
Yeah.
That was the big
Yeah.
movie I remember as a kid coming out.
Yeah, he had like the little like blue kind of like blue spines on him type deal.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was
yeah,
that was that was my that was my favorite.
See, I remember Mothra, uh, Gordara,
Ghidorah,
the three-headed dragon.
or
I remember
no,
that
it's
Oh,
Ghidorah.
yeah.
Godira. It's Ghdorah. Fucking, those are the ones I remember like a lot. Was them.
Yeah.
I
Back in the
remember
day we had like
Rodan.
we had like a silver like mecha Godzilla, and then we had the what Juju was saying,
Well,
the iguana style Godzilla that had like
well,
the
yeah,
blue
dude.
spines,
No, the
like
two.
Godzilla 2000.
I was gonna say the ones
Yeah,
I'm talking about are like old school characters too, though. Fucking Macho is in
yeah.
those fucking old shit movies, dude.
I forgot that Rainey is 50.
I'm not 50. I'm just saying, like, I'm
No, no,
just
no, no.
saying.
I understand Rainey's point of reference because I used to watch the Sci-Fi Channel as well.
Yeah, dude, I would wake up early in the morning to go to school. I remember being late. See, I remember being late to school twice because one is the Godzilla John's talking about, the Mech Godzilla. I remember that one. I was late to school because I watched that too long, and then I watched the Mothra one too long, and I was like, "Fuck! It's 8:30. School started 30 minutes ago. I might as well finish this."
You didn't care.
No, I kind of did care because I had to make my grandfather drive me. I felt kind of bad.
I mean, I like the new Godzillas. I saw.
Have you seen
the
Minus
first
One yet?
I have not. I want to though.
That's apparently the
That's a
one to
movie
see.
I have to sit and watch that.
Well, yeah, you do because it's not in English, bro. You can't listen to that over your phone. It's gonna be in all Japanese.
You
You have to read the
I
subtitles.
feel like that movie deserves like a big screen. So
Yeah, nah, dude, it got so much fucking praise, and it won all that shit. So, and everything all the clips I saw look fucking crazy. And I honestly didn't see one person say a bad thing about Godzilla Minus One. And it was supposed to get like a really short American theatric release, and it ended up going on for like what 2 months or some shit or longer.
yeah,
So
that
Can I say for like what a joke like Godzilla, I guess, was originally supposed to start out to be? That thing has had the longest and most effective run. Like Godzilla was like the Loch Ness monster.
oh yeah, nah, Godzilla been
But
around for a fucking brick,
but
bro.
but it's gone crazy. And still 2024, Godzilla is still going strong. Like it was like
yeah.
almost a joke. Like when it started out and they were like, "Oh, Godzilla!" in the
Yeah,
streets.
yeah.
And it was just like a joke. But like 2024, we're still pushing Godzilla.
Well, the funny thing
Strong,
is like
effective.
the American when the original Godzilla came over to America, there was that aspect of like, oh, ha 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 ha. Like
Yeah.
in Japan, that was the first time that the atomic bomb had ever been addressed in their popular culture in such a way that it manifests in this destructive monster that destroys Tokyo. So they really kind of were like taking all their fears and anxieties and just pouring it into their art. So they took it a lot more seriously than the Americans did, but like after a while it just became a cultural thing for them, and like now he's the great protector of Japan as opposed to like
Yeah, yeah.
destructor, you know.
Yeah. But I was just from like our point of view, like being an American movie, it was just like, oh, Godzilla.
Well,
What
no,
are the chances?
I don't think Godzilla was an American movie at first, bro.
No, no, I'm not saying it was. I'm saying like from our point of view, like when it came out as a movie,
Oh, well,
it was
yeah. I
it
mean, but
was
yeah,
like
it's just because of what Juju said, though. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. We think it's goofy because we ain't deal with that, and
Yeah.
they low key like we're like, yo, this could probably happen. Like, chill. Like,
Yeah.
this shit like actually
Oh,
like
and
went
like,
down.
I mean, when you stop and think about it, like in the night from like the 50s to the 60s to like the 70s, all of the horror movies are either alien invasion of some sort, mind control, or
Mm-hmm.
fucking nuclear
Yeah.
issues. You know,
Yeah.
like
Vampires, zombies.
yeah,
There's a common theme here.
like you have the giant radioactive spider that attacks the fucking village. You know,
Yeah, I'm fucking weak. God, dude, I definitely when I was younger and cable would just be on, I definitely watched way more shitty sci-fi horror movies than I do now. It would just be on and I had nothing better to do, and I would just be like, all right,
Oh,
fuck it.
me and my grandfather watched so much Stargate SG-1 that
I've-
I don't even I can't even put it into words. Like he would just be like, "Hey, you want to stay home today?" I'd be like, "Yeah. All right, we're gonna go in the basement. We're gonna watch Stargate." All right, cool. I'll just be down in the basement, like working on tools and shit with him, and like fixing stuff. And he has this little tiny ass TV, and we're just watching Stargate SG-1 and was it The West Wing?
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have never watched either of those, but that's
Yeah.
Oh,
hilarious.
did you ever watch Stargate Atlantis?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Dude, my man is hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely
This
not a
is the
Dude,
shit that I was like raised on. I was like, all right, yeah, let's do it. If I can stay home, let's go watch it. Me and
dude,
Papa down there in the basement watching fucking Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, West Wing, you name it. We were on that shit. The whole Sci-Fi Channel.
dude, I remember my mom had a VHS of a remake of Chariot of the Gods, which is where they go around to like South America and they point to like all the fucking monuments and go aliens. So like I
Yeah.
remember watching that as a kid, and then I saw Stargate, and I was just like, oh yeah, okay, that makes total sense. Like
Yeah.
in my frame of reference, so like, dude, it's just funny to me how like I was just so susceptible to that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Get it. I get it, dude. I get it. Well, shit, boys. I hate to be that guy, but we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes, and tomorrow's
yeah.
Easter. So, if you guys like what you heard tonight, make sure you drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And just know we'll be back next week. And follow us on Twitch at BrainDeadXTV for live podcast every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can see all the boys act a fool. And yeah, never offended and always recommended. And I appreciate you, John and Juju, for hopping on.
I appreciate you guys for hanging out and taking time out of your well, Juju, you got Easter to get ready for. You got to go be Easter bunny. I
Yeah.
got to go do the same.
I got there's a bunch of Emma's family's coming over tomorrow.
Yeah, you got in-laws to go not smoke weed around, so I feel bad for you for that.
Yep, it's gonna be great. On that note, though, you guys have a great night, day, whenever you're listening to this, and make sure you follow the links down below in the description. And later.